A kitchen in Ohio, 7:12 a.m. A 3-year-old girl stands in front of an open closet, holding up 2 shirts, one striped, one polka dot. Her mother crouches beside her, arms crossed, waiting. "You pick," the mother says. "Which one feels like you today?" One how? The girl studies both shirts like she's choosing a car. 20 seconds pass. Nobody rushes her. She points to the striped one. Her mother nods like this was a real decision because to her, it was. If you're watching from outside American parenting, this probably looks small. It isn't. This one habit is quietly rewiring how millions of American kids think about their own judgment. And by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why. Researchers at the University of Rochester, led by developmental psychologist Wendy Grolnick, found that children given small, structured choices multiple times a day showed measurably higher intrinsic motivation and self-regulation by kindergarten, outperforming peers whose decisions were made for them. Even in identical households with identical rules, the difference wasn't the rules. It was who got to choose. By the end of this video, you'll know the 3 specific decision habits American parents build into an ordinary morning habits that take less than 60 seconds each, but shape how confident a child feels, making choices for the rest of their life. And I'll be honest, the second one is one I still catch myself skipping when I'm tired. You might be thinking, my child is too young to actually decide anything that matters. And here's the redirect. It was never about the outfit. It's about the muscle. American parents rarely ask open-ended questions like, "What do you want to wear?" Instead, they narrow it. Do you want the blue cup or the red cup? 2 options, both acceptable to the parent. Full ownership to the child. In many homes around the world, parents choose for young children to save time, avoid conflict, or preserve authority. American parents do the opposite on purpose. They hand over small, contained decisions dozens of times a day, believing a child who practices deciding will grow into an adult who trusts their own judgment. Here's what I find fascinating. In Grolnick's research, it wasn't the number of choices that mattered, it was the structure. 2 options, not 10. 10 options overwhelms a toddler's developing prefrontal cortex. 2 options feels like power without panic. Once a child makes the choice, American parents don't rescue them from it. If a boy picks the light jacket on a cold day, many parents let him feel a little cold on the walk to the car, then talk it through afterward. Not as punishment, but as data. Cold, today, huh? What do you think you'll pick tomorrow? Here's the thing, nobody tells you. This isn't neglect. It's one of the most deliberate teaching tools in American parenting. Developmental psychologist Wendy Mogul, in her research on resilience and natural consequences, found that children who experienced small, safe consequences of their own choices developed stronger internal decision-making by age 6 than children who were consistently protected from every minor mistake. Picture a boy in Colorado, 4 years old, insisting on packing his own snack for preschool. He chooses crackers, no fruit, no protein. His dad lets him. By 10 a.m., the teacher says he was hungry before lunch. That night, without a single lecture, the boy packs an apple alongside his crackers. Nobody told him to. He just remembered how hungry felt. At dinner, many American parents ask a specific question. What's one thing you decided today? Not, how was school? Too broad. This question, asked consistently, teaches a child that their choices are worth narrating out loud, worth being proud of. In many cultures, a child's day is summarized by the parent. American parents flip it. The child becomes the narrator of their own decisions, which quietly builds ownership over their own story. Stanford researcher Carol Dweck's work on self-narrative found that children who regularly articulate their own choices, not just experience them, show stronger identity formation and lower anxiety around future decision-making. I want to be honest, this doesn't work for every moment. Some mornings, there is no time for two-cup diplomacy. Some days you just need shoes on and out the door. American parents who do this well aren't doing it perfectly. They're doing it consistently, not constantly. Tonight, try this one thing at your child's next meal. Offer exactly 2 food options and let them choose nothing more, nothing less. Just 1 week of this. Watch what happens to their confidence at the table. A child who learns their choices matter today becomes an adult who trusts their own voice tomorrow. If this changed the way you see your child,
Hit
subscribe.
and I'll
There is
see
a
you in the
lot
next
more
one.
coming from Bloom School.